if I ever leave this world alive. Well, thank you for the things you did in my life.
Morning, YouTubers. So here we are on day one of no technology, or limited technology. I'm on my way to work. Normally, my commute is spent listening to you guys, actually catching up with your videos and finding out what's going on in your world. I literally plug in earphones and I push play on my phone, and I go through all my subscribers, or excuse me, all the people I subscribe to, and I just catch up on what's going on in you guys' life. And that you guys, you know, whether you know it or not, we spend time together on my morning commute every day. If I've already seen the videos, or if I've already done stuff, or whatever, then my alternative is to listen to podcasts. I have different podcasts I listen to, history podcasts, philosophy podcasts, things of that nature. But during this 2-week project, I'm acting as if I don't have a cell phone as much as I can. So that means that I have to listen to the radio. And my 40-minute commute every day will be just like it was back in 1996, where I just listen to the radio. The music I will choose to listen to for 2 weeks is classical music, like I had said before. And so there you go. This might be kind of a cop-out. I haven't decided if this is a cop-out yet, but I won't make this a very long video. So, I mean, I still have quite the commute to go. But I wanted to just kind of catch you guys up on day one from the morning. Thoughts about the morning. So I woke up this morning. Oh, plum pudding, by the way. Seattle Pipe Club, Rhodesian. Thank you, Eric, Bama Piper, for selling this beautiful pipe to me. I absolutely love this pipe. I woke up, and the first thing I thought of, like every single day of my life, is my phone. My routine every morning: wake up, immediately grab for my phone, check the time, make sure it charged, and then start systematically going through texts, emails, YouTube notifications, Twitter notifications, Instagram notifications, Facebook notifications, Viber notifications. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. Text messages, work email. And I do this literally while laying in bed and or getting up and getting ready in the morning. Some of you might be able to relate to this. This morning I got up and felt that urge to do that, and then remembered, hey, this is day one, I can't do that. So rather than reaching for my phone, which, by the way, for the first time ever, I actually shut off at bedtime last night. I just completely turned it off. I charged it, but I kept it turned off. So I got up, I laid there, and I thought about all the things that I might be missing in the world. You know, I also look at news and see what's going on. And felt tense and felt like, okay, I need to know if someone's trying to get a hold of me. If people are commenting on my videos, I don't want to be disrespectful to them and act like I'm ignoring them. But I've already laid that foundation, so why am I worried about that? So I dealt with that, and so I basically had to spend time with myself this morning in bed. My wife was still asleep, and I just used my mind. I started thinking, okay, well, what am I going to do today, and what's going on with me, and things like that. And I spent some time with my dog this morning, which, you know, she's desperately trying to get my attention all the time, and I actually noticed her this morning. And that's kind of how the morning's gone so far. I showered, and I felt a need to just get up and go to work much quicker, with more sense of urgency that I normally do, simply because like I really had nothing else to do. So I felt like I was on a mission to get dressed and let's go to work, let's get this day going, kind of a thing. And that's what I did. Said goodbye to my family and turned on my phone. And I got in the car, and you know, when I turned my phone on this morning, I had one email to myself from my schedule, my work schedule, telling me what's going on. And then I had one notification that somebody had uploaded a video. I think it was Gateway City Pipers. And then that's it. So normally my phone is blown up in the morning. And I haven't decided if that's nice feeling or if it's an anxious feeling yet. So time will tell. Well, that's it for now. Let's see what the day brings along with it. All right, so about 3/4 of the way done with my day. And, you know, it dawned on me I kind of wanted to make more clear some of the things I'm trying to hold myself to and hold myself accountable to. Just to, more for me, I guess, and for you guys, but I needed to be very clear. So, technology. No, I'm not getting rid of it altogether, but I am trying to reduce it to as much as I possibly can as a member of the human race living in 2015. So I'm gonna break it down this way: cell phone, computer, TV, and then car. So cell phone. My goal with my cell phone during this 2-week period is to only take phone calls and text messages. And the reason that is because at the end of the day, I'm still, you know, I have obligations to my family and to my work, and I can't get around that. And I don't own a landline, or otherwise I would probably try to work something out, but I just don't. So I have to be able to at least do those two things. My calendar will be the only other thing I'll use my cell phone for, because I'm not for just 2 weeks going to try and transfer everything that I have in my calendar and my phone to a piece of paper calendar. It's just not reasonable. However, anything else that I will be doing, and obviously uploading videos, taking these videos and uploading them to YouTube to sort of share in this journey. No social media, no news, no games, no tools like calculators or clocks or anything like that. If I want to know what time it is, I'm going to use my watch. If I want to use a calculator, I'm going to use a calculator or my brain. So that's the rules for the phone. Computers. Computer at home, really the only reason why I'm going to even touch my computer at home is to edit these videos and put them online. Beyond that, I really have no reason to be online at home. At work, computers, I have to be on a computer at work. That's just the nature of the game. An example of how dependent we've become on technology. And so emails and stuff like that, I will be using my computer for. However, I also wanted to listen to music. The technology that I have available to me to deliver that music, well, that's a problem, because I don't want to use my phone for music. So in my work computer, when I'm stuck in this office, it doesn't allow me to stream music, which is probably a good thing. It's one less thing for me to tempt me to go online for. So if I want to listen to music, I really have to use it only in my car, and I may have to just go out and buy a radio. But I don't know if I want to do that. So I see myself probably being without music outside of my car for 2 weeks. So that's probably a good thing. It'll help me with the quiet. And keep being, it's just one more distraction really, I think. So television. So television for me is not an option, except like I said at night. And that's not because I have a need to watch television. Well, of course I'd like to watch television, but it's more because it doesn't just affect me. You know, for 18 years now, my wife and I have watched a few television shows before we go to sleep at night to go to bed. And if I want to continue to be in bed with my wife at night, the TV is going to be on, because I'm doing this for me and she's not going to necessarily want to be on board with it. However, the caveat to that, my sort of what's the word I'm looking for? My compromise is that I will allow her to watch whatever it is she wants to watch. It's her thing. It's her deal. So I see a lot of fucking cop dramas in my very near future. And with regard to my car, I really want to try and use my car as a tool, like to only go and use it when I absolutely need to use it. I don't want to take any unnecessary rides in my car. If I can walk somewhere, I want to walk. I don't want to drive my car. So we'll see how that goes. So those are just some of the things that I'm looking at doing, and those are the parameters I'm trying to hold myself accountable to. Now, I will admit, today, on day one, I did slip, and one way for me to listen to music at work on my computer is through YouTube and through a playlist that I have on there, classical music playlist, right? And of course, what happens? You pull it up, and in that little box, little red box, little notifications, it tells me you guys have been commenting on my videos. Oh, it was there, and it tempted me. So I took my little mouse, I started clicking, and I did read all of your replies. I didn't respond to them, but please know that I did read them, and I appreciate the support, I appreciate the advice, and I appreciate the people who think I'm a little bit crazy for even doing this. So we'll see if I can do it. I have a friend of mine who told me that he's tried this and he only lasted 10 days. I hope I can do the 2 weeks. So that's it. Just checking in. Kind of quiet without all this technology. We'll see what happens. It's so quiet. There's no technology. So, here we are, end of day one. Lessons learned so far today. Just got home from work. Doing some plum pudding. And my new Rhodesian. I can't stop smoking it, Eric. I don't know what's up with this pipe. I just love this pipe. So I made it through the day. You know, first world problems, right? And one of my biggest observations so far was my attentiveness to driving. Okay, I am that guy, I admit, and apparently I am that guy on the freeways and on the roads who is constantly checking their fucking phone. Okay, I'm that guy who, when I'm in the drive-thru to get a burger, when I'm waiting in line, I can't just sit and wait. I have to grab the phone and check it. Grab the phone, check it. Same thing, I'm at a stoplight. God forbid I sit there for 2 minutes. No, I grab the phone and I check it. And I do the same thing when I'm driving. And I became more conscious of that today. And by not being distracted, I think I drove better. I drove more safely. I don't know if more safely is proper English terminology, but I drove more safely. And for me, that's a big deal. I mean, I never realized how much of a distraction and an encumbrance my phone really was becoming for me driving. The other thing I noticed is that I woke up this morning and I unplugged my phone. I think I unplugged it around 9 a.m. It's now 8:30 and I still have 67% battery power. Normally, I'm so worried about having my phone die throughout the day that I'm constantly having to make sure I have my charger with me in my little bag and make sure I plug it in at work to keep it surviving and all that. 67% people. That's significant. So, one thing I wanted to talk about too in this is that, look, I'm not going into this with the attitude that this is going to be a good thing for me. At the end of this, the big lesson learned is technology sucks and we should all stay away from technology and simplify our lives. No, I'm really trying to go into this with, I don't know what the experience is going to end like, so I'll let the experience sort of unfold, and then I'll make a judgment call at the end. So far, at the end of day one, I can report that I have anxiety about not being constantly plugged in. I have boredom issues, especially in the drive. Classical music only gets you so much excitement, people. But on the other side of things, I do feel more free. And I am already feeling like I'm spending more time thinking about me and things that's going on in my life and in my family's life. And I'm a little bit more in the present, I'm noticing, which is what I'm really wanting to do. And this is helping me do that, because the bottom line is when you're not focusing on everything else and everybody else's activities, then really all that's left is to focus on yourself. So anyway, we'll see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow we're headed up to Flagstaff, Arizona for a couple of days, and I'll make sure to bring you guys with me, and we'll see how the experiment goes from there. Otherwise, have a good night. And we'll see you on the flip side. Smoking Lamp is out. Bye-bye.